Hi everyone. I'm going to talk you through my favourite 3 goals in a Blade shirt. As everybody knows, I love my time at Sheffield United, but there's 3 goal scoring moments that really stick out in my mind. I'd say in third place would be the goal I scored against Newcastle. This goal for me was a big goal in many ways. I'd had the flu all week, and Neil had asked me to play. I trained one day, and I was literally, the tank was running on empty just before I scored the goal. I just remember peeling off the back of the defender, and Monty put a great ball in, and I managed to get a diving header, and it was our first away win in the Premier League as well. It was an evening kick-off on a Saturday night, and I just remember running away looking for the fans at St James's Park. And the away fans are stuck up right in the corner, way out in the distance. And I just saw the hysteria up there and went and found the fans. So for me, that would be number 3.
Here's Montgomery. Webber! Danny Webber scores Sheffield United's first away goal of the Premier League season.
Webber pulls off his marker, and there you are. That's the problem for Craig Moore. Doesn't get tight with Webber. Diving header, and yes, quite a happy bunch of players.
Number 2 would be my full debut away at Ellen Road. There was a lot of hostility, obviously, between the 2 clubs, but not least between Neil Warnock and Kevin Blackwell at the time. So Kevin had just left Sheffield United and gone to Leeds, and he was previously Neil's assistant. Leeds were a strong side, you know, big club. Always got a lot of respect for Leeds. But my debut, so I remember before the game, Neil was, you know, a little bit nervous, but he channeled his nerves in the right way, and he just said, "Look, Webbs, go out there, express yourself." And when I joined the club was always a bit of a striker's graveyard. I mean, people had come in and gone, and people thought I was crazy for coming because Neil was prolific in bringing strikers in and getting rid of them. I think there was probably about 6 or 7 on the books when I came in, so you have to get off to a good start. And after 92 seconds in that game, I managed to put us 1-0 up, and we ended up winning the game 4-0. Monty scored, and Andy Gray got 2 as well, and it was a good way for me to bed into the club and experience a Yorkshire derby. So that would go in as second.
Really fast tempo to this match. Here's Danny Webber. Webber. Oh, he scored on his full debut. Danny Webber, the man who's joined the Blades on loan from Watford. And Sheffield United lead this Yorkshire derby by a 1-0.
And I think my favourite goal for Sheffield United, it still gives me goosebumps when I think about it now, was my goal against Cardiff. I think I had a nightmare for the majority of the game. It was a really hot day, if I remember, and I just couldn't. I'd missed a chance early on. I just couldn't put my game together that day. But the moment I picked up the ball, it was Cameron Jerome who gave the ball away on the halfway line. I just had a feeling in my stomach something was going to happen. I was going to make a difference. And I remember running away from the opposite end of the Sheffield United fans and just managing to use Neil Cox as a guide and bend it into the far corner. And I ran away. The buzz inside my body was immense. I think, you know, the work you've put in throughout the season, all the lads, it's all coming together. And the buzz was amazing. I ran down the sideline, celebrated, gave Neil a high five, and all the lads came together. But more than that, at the end of the game, I just remember the fans, and we all knew we'd virtually got over the line at that point.
There's Cameron Jerome, a Sheffield United transfer target, but he's given the ball away, and Danny Webber has an opportunity here to cause Cardiff a problem. Into the box, into the net, and is that the goal that sends Sheffield United to the promised land of the Premiership? Danny Webber puts Sheffield United a whisker away from top-flight football. Let the celebrations begin. Stopped in his tracks initially. Cardiff should have got it clear. Cameron Jerome looked comfortable as the ball came into him, but an awful pass put it to Danny Webber on a plate, attacking Neil Cox, There was only one thing he was going to do, and that's find the bottom corner. And Sheffield United now a whisker away from Premiership football. All the pressure back on Leeds and Watford, thanks to this goal from Sheffield United's number 10, Danny Webber.
For the meaning and the feeling of that goal, that has to be number one. But loved, every minute and every goal I scored for the Blades, and glad to see they're doing well right now.